Howdy. Well, of late, C&R Arsenal, Othnius and May have been doing a special or a thing on Martini Henry, on the precursors to it, the development, and the deployment of various issued Martini Henrys. Well, I don't own a Martini Henry per se, but I do own this. And what's this? This is a 12-gauge shotgun, just a 12-gauge. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, take a look at the comb on the stock. It's just gorgeous. Unfortunately, you'll notice something. This comb is on the right side. This is a left-handed shotgun. I'm right-handed, and I tried shooting this right-handed, and this thing is so sharp right here, I cut my cheek. But what it is a custom-made job, and it's a shotgun built on a Martini Henry action with a new barrel and a new stock. But you can tell that, I mean, this is definitely a Martini Henry. And the thing shows cock by pushing this thing back. That's standard for Martini Henry. The stock says, gosh, I have trouble reading it, but it says, let's see, VR Enfield 1887, and under that 4 and 1. So this is a Martini Henry Mark IV #1. So this is much later than what they're into right now, but it's as close as I can get to what they're into right now. Well, this doesn't have a serial number on it because the Martini Henry serial numbers were usually up here on the barrel, and this has a different barrel on it right now. So, oh well. I always wanted a real Martini Henry. This one, well, a friend of my cousin's, he died, and his girlfriend, who was living with him, wanted to move back to her mother's place. The rent was due, and I mean, they were poor to begin with, but she was selling off everything she had to make the money to get the transportation back to her mom's house. And one thing she sold was this shotgun, which had belonged to her boyfriend, but he died, and he wasn't going to be using it. And the price she had on it was very, very reasonable. So I paid it and went home with this thing. I'm not left-handed, but it's the closest thing I have to a Martini Henry. And this is a beautiful Martini Henry action here. And it's 1887. You know, so I'm sure by buying it from her, I'm not breaking any rules because this thing was made when Victoria was still on the throne for criminy. And it's gosh, it's such a beautiful shotgun too. I mean, take a look at that. Whoever did the work on this, they did an absolutely splendid job. I mean, see that? I mean, take a look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. And, you know, I wish I had a secondary stock here that was exactly like this, only the mirror image, and was right-handed. Then I'd keep it forever and ever, amen. But I don't know. It's just, if I could find a real and in not too bad shape Martini Henry, owned by a southpaw who really, really wants a good single-shot 12-gauge, maybe we could work a deal somewhere. Anyway, that's my dream. So if you know anybody like that, send them my way.